Hi,
Hi, Alus. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am great. Thank you so much for giving us few minutes from your time for doing this interview.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Actually, we would like to tell you congratulations for your amazing song Home for the Holiday.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
We would like to know more about this amazing song. It has so many likers on YouTube, so we would like to know more about it.
Well, Home for the Holidays is, a holiday song that really gets you in the Christmas spirit. And it was written by Lena Leon. She's a fantastic songwriter. I work very close with her. And sung by me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just really happy that it's out right now because I recorded it actually I think I recorded it in like the fall or sometime. So it was weird singing about, Christmassy and kissing under the mistletoe and stuff like that when it's not even like snow on the ground. But but when it came out, it was like, oh, so relieved, and everybody liked it. And yeah, it just got everybody in the Christmas mood. I had people calling me saying, oh my God, your song makes me so happy. So I'm really happy with the response I've gotten, and I really love the song. So
Okay. So we also would like to talk about your official video, Run.
Run, yes, Run. Okay, so Run was released in May, I think, May, June. And now it has over 40,000 hits, so I'm really happy with the response from that too. Run is a really awesome video. It was directed and produced by Sean Bless of the Soul Diggers, who's worked with like so many incredible people. So it really was an honor to work with him, and I love him, so he's really great. And yeah, Run was released online. It's my music video on my YouTube page.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much just different scenes of me, reminiscing about a guy who, clearly ran away from me. And it's pretty deep. It's a pretty deep song, but I really love it. And I hope that other people can relate to it as well.
Yeah, we really got a message from it. We can feel it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I hope people get from it.
Yeah, sure. So when actually did you discover your amazing voice? When did you realize that you have a special voice?
My voice, actually, I would say when I came out of the womb, I was singing pretty much. I always tell people that joke because I was always singing from a young age since before I could talk. So I've always had a voice. I always say, I never really know where it came from. It's just been always there, It's been something that I've always had and I was always really passionate about. So, I've always had it. And throughout my years, I've really, developed it and really developed my style. And a lot of people say I sing very soulfully. So, through the artists that I've actually studied, it's kind of like my voice is like portraying them in different ways. So, there's Billie Holiday, Mariah Carey, like a bunch of artists that I really admire, and I take a little bit from every one of those artists, and you can really kind of hear that in my voice.
Yeah. But when did you decide to develop your talent and start working professionally as a singer?
Well, professionally as a singer, I would say I always knew from a young age I would be a singer, whether it was professionally or, unprofessionally, making money, not making money. I just wanted to sing my whole life. So really from a young age, I always knew that it was an ambition of mine to actually pursue it, and actually go full force with it. So, I guess throughout growing up and doing different programs, when I was younger, I did a lot of theater, musical theater. So I was doing a lot of plays and musicals, and you could see me on stage, character playing and everything like that. And then as I got older, I started to really get into more mainstream type music. I started doing a lot of rock, a lot of rock covers and stuff like that. I was in a lot of like cover bands and stuff like that. And then eventually I kind of like realized I have my own style and my own voice, and instead of mimicking others, I, sing for myself. So I kind of developed that over time, but I always knew that it was there, I always knew that I would eventually have a career doing it, so.
But did you have any difficulties or did you face any challenges to make your dream come true?
Absolutely, yes. I would say the music industry has the biggest highs and the biggest lows you could possibly imagine. It's one of the hardest industries to break into, and also one of the emotionally draining industries. Every day people are like, I'm in the studio every day recording, every day I'm practicing, rehearsing for shows, staying fit, like keeping the same weight.
Yeah.
So as an artist, it's really tough and it's really challenging on yourself to have all these responsibilities, but you want it so bad that you're willing to do it anyways. But at the same time, like, there's just so much you have to do. So throughout being an artist, I would say I faced so many challenges, just emotionally and physically and everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would be like, I don't even know if I could sing that song like as good as they want me to, or as good as I know I can, but I try it, So there's a challenge with everything, but if you really put yourself into it, you can really do it. It's really possible.
Well, we wish you all the luck with that.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome. I need everyone to see how your hair looks like. That's all.
Yeah, this is my signature hairstyle pretty much. I always use a little curl. It's vintage. My music and my image is very 1950s, 1960s inspired. So I really take from that era, and they had a lot of pin curls, victory rolls, they would call them sometimes. And so I really do this a lot. So I have a good day and a bad day. Sometimes it looks really good, sometimes it looks bad. Today it's okay,
Yeah, it looks
like
perfect today. Today it looks perfect.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so
You're welcome.
I do it every day. So, and then sometimes I do a ponytail, and then sometimes I do a bun. So, but yeah, so this is my hair, and I hope you like it.
Yeah, you really have a unique style.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, was there anyone who supported you, who supported you the most to come through all this?
Well, I would say my family. My family was the biggest supporters that I've had growing up, because when you're young and all you want to do is music, and you're surrounded by your parents that are saying, maybe you should go to college, this and that, because there's a lot of your parents want the best for you. Mm-hmm. So at the same time, they always second guess what you want. Parents are naturally like that. Even if you just go buy something at the mall, they're gonna be like, "Are you sure you want it?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that my parents really kept their eyes open and really, really helped me through. They were at every show, sitting front row. And my aunt and uncle are the same way. They're actually like my second parents, because my uncle is actually my manager. So my uncle and my aunt have been like second parents to me. So they've been at every show too. Everything we do, they're always there. So it's kind of like a family outing. So I would say my family has been a really great support system for me.
So in January, I wrote an article and I named it the most 5 common mistakes done by teenagers. And the number 1 mistake is when teenagers, they start to ignore their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But when you was a teen, your parents, they supported you. So can you just tell us more about this, like how parents, they can protect you even more than your friends who are in your age?
Right, yeah. I definitely agree with you, because parents, when you're going through, my sister, she's 16 right now, so she's kind of even going through, I say it, but she obviously won't admit to it. She's going through that stage where it's like, I want to push away from my parents, I want to leave the nest and fly my little wings out, But
Yeah.
I'm always thinking, that was me when I was like 15 or 16 too. Sometimes, I would become that little rebel kid and want to get away from my parents. But as I got older, I realized they're only there to help you. As much as you don't like them at the time, as much as you think like she doesn't know what she's talking about when you think about your mom, and or you think about your dress or whatever, So I think being really close and connected with your parents can really help you as you get older, because for me, they've been my biggest support system. So.
Yeah. Okay, so we would like to know about when you was a teen, what kind of dreams did you have?
When I was a teenager, I wanted to be a big superstar. I still do. So, yeah. So, sorry, people are walking in from the studio.
It's okay.
So, when I was a teenager, I wanted to be a big superstar, and I still do. And in order to achieve that, I'm working at my dreams right now. So you're actually watching me work towards my dreams, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So to achieve my dreams, I just practice every day. I practice my voice. I practice my music. I make sure that I have, the right etiquette to become a singer, that somebody wants to work with. I'm never late, stuff like that. It's always important to make sure that you're punctual and, you look your best and everything like that. So I'm still working my way there, but you're definitely watching me right now in the process. So ever since I was a teenager, that's definitely been my dream.
And as being a teen and having a dream, did that make you special than the others? How did that affect on your life and your future?
On my life, I would definitely say other people my age were jealous because most people didn't really know what they wanted to do with their lives yet. Like in school, I remember in high school, a lot of people were not fond of me, singing or being like the lead singer in like the band that would perform at like the talent show.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned over time that some people just don't have their dream made up yet. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense if you hate on someone. Haters.
Yeah.
If they know what they want to do in their life, you know what I mean? So it affected me because other people just didn't. A lot of people didn't like it, but then again, there's other people that did like it. So they were really supportive. I had friends that came to a lot of shows and stuff like that to see me sing. So I think that's the kind of impact that I've had, and in and around my community, a lot of people knew me as a singer.
So right now, what are your future plans? What are you working on?
Yeah, right now, I've got a lot I'm cooking up, but I'm pretty much just working hard every day. I'm always in the studio. I'm always recording a new song. I'm always going to a meeting. I'm always, doing different things every day. I might have a new video I'm shooting soon. Wink, wink. You don't know that. So, I have new things every day. Sometimes I don't even know I have new things. Like, I'll just get a call and be like, you have a photo shoot, like, tomorrow. And I'll be like, oh, okay. All right, and I'll be there. So it's just kind of like, it's really sporadic right now, but I'm just making sure I'm working hard every day. And the main goal is to just reach more audiences and have more people listen to my music. So expect a lot in the future.
Well, I've noticed that you have a lot of fans. Okay, so many people who really like you and believe in you. So what was the sweetest thing that a fan have told you and really made you feel that you're really becoming the star you want to be?
Oh my gosh, I don't know, there's so many. Whenever somebody says something, I just kind of like melt down and I'm like, oh my god, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Let me just think because I don't want to say their name or anything like that, but
Okay, you can just say the message.
yeah, I would say there was one fan who heard Run and said that they were having like the worst day of their life. Like they tweeted to me. I think they actually direct messaged me on Twitter and said they were having like the worst day of their life they could ever possibly have. And I couldn't even imagine what they were going through. Obviously they didn't tell me what happened to them, but they were having the worst day and they were just feeling so down, and they heard my music for the first time that day and said, you like saved my life today. And I was like, oh my god, I have that power to save someone's life? That's crazy. And no, but that really touched me. It really did. It didn't make me feel like, oh, I'm a big superstar. It just made me feel so like heartwarming and like, wow, I've actually helped someone, So that really touched me.
Yeah, that's really touching.
Yeah, it is.
So now it's time. First, I would like to thank you for joining our campaign Dreamers. And now,
thank you so much.
yeah, we're very excited about it. So what message would you like to say to all teens who doesn't have a dream yet, or teens who already have a dream?
I would say if you have a dream, step on it. You know what I mean? Like get on your dream now and work towards your goals and your ambitions and everything you want to do in life, because most people sit back and say, oh, I want to be a really successful businessman, or oh, I want to be a famous actor or a famous actress, singer, this songwriter, dancer, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, just work towards your goals now while you're young. Don't put any second away and don't second guess yourself. If you want it, just like go for it full speed, because that's the best way to jumpstart your career and jumpstart how you can be really successful in the future. So just put all your hard work and effort into it, and you really will succeed.
The amazing Alice, thank you so much for your time and for doing this amazing interview. I really have enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.